A wise person once said, "The true meaning of a man's worth is not his duration, but his donation." Tonight we are inducting the late William A. Billy Ricks into the Junior Achievement Prince Edward Island Business Hall of Fame. And by carrying out this honor to Billy and his family, we proudly pay tribute to a man our young island entrepreneurs can emulate as they enter into the vitality and excitement that is the world of business.
I am a conservative, philosophically. I believe very strongly in the rights of the individual. I believe very strongly in the free enterprise system, where I have the right to go out and have a kick at the cat, and I have the right to get rich, or I have the right to go broke.
Billy Ricks was born in Charlottetown on 10 February 1936 and was educated in Charlottetown Public Schools and at St. Dunstan's High School. He served a short enlistment with the Royal Canadian Air Force before flying with another Junior Achievement Prince Edward Island Business Hall of Fame inductee, Carl Burke. It was during this flying experience when he piloted and crewed Canso and Beaver aircraft in Labrador. In the early 1960s, Billy Ricks entered the world of business as chairman and chief executive officer of Charlottetown Metal Products and successfully expanded his operation from 4 employees to several dozen. This enterprise was one of the first business establishments in the Atlantic region to specialize in aluminum and stainless steel welding and fabrication. Among his other business ventures was the construction of the first number of modern fish plants in Cuba. On that Caribbean island, he designed, built, and installed 6 lobster processing lines which cooked, graded, and packed whole lobsters. Also in Cuba, Billy established that island country's largest convenience food center, which processed fish sticks, fish cakes, and a variety of breaded and battered products. In Bridgetown, Barbados, on behalf of the Canadian International Development Agency, CIDA, he designed processing equipment in that town's fishing harbor terminal and then went on to supply additional processing equipment for a potter's clay project in the Bahamas. Following this experience, he designed and equipped similar industries in England, Wales, Scotland, Senegal, Australia, New Zealand, and in a number of other countries. Billy Ricks was also known as the man who made Prince Edward Island the horseshoe production capital of North America. In 1984, Billy established Island Breweries Limited and became president of the first brewery in Prince Edward Island in over 100 years. In this capacity, he handled all aspects, from concept to production, of a fully operative local brewery and exported that experience to Cape Breton, where he became involved in yet another brewery. He was once hailed as a leader in the field of standard bread owners in Canada's maritime provinces. At times, Billy Ricks owned up to 40 standard breads here on Prince Edward Island and at tracks across Canada, the United States, Australia, and in New Zealand. Although he never realized his ambition of owning a Gold Cup and Saucer winner, Billy Ricks was known to have spent a lot trying to acquire one. He was chairman and director of Video Atlantic, chairman of the Enterprise Development Board, and a director of the Prince Edward Island Development Agency, Industrial Enterprises Incorporated, and the Export Development Corporation. At his death on 19 September 1995, at the age of 59, Billy Ricks was a board member of National Sea Products and Nova Scotia Savings and Loan. He was traveling at that time in the Republic of Kyrgyzstan, formerly a part of the USSR. Billy was in Kyrgyzstan negotiating the sales of Prince Edward Island products in his capacity as president of the Prince Edward Island Trade Enterprises Incorporated. Back in Charlottetown, Pat Mella, the then leader of the Prince Edward Island Progressive Conservative Party, expressed her condolences at the passing of Billy Ricks. Her public remarks eulogized him as a true island entrepreneur who believed deeply in the people and the economic ability of our province. Ms. Mella continued, he was a pioneer, not only in business development in this province, but in the export of island goods and island expertise around the world. Even at the time of his death, he was working to better the economy of this province and promote the ability of islanders in Europe. Billy Ricks was a source of inspiration to his many friends and was recognized for his commitment to others and his interest in seeing others prosper. While Billy Ricks is no longer with us, his friends, his colleagues, his fellow islanders, and especially his wife Elaine and her family are here tonight to help bestow on him the highest recognition of his personal contribution and his business leadership. The true meaning of William A. Billy Ricks was not his duration, for he left us at much too early in his life, but it was indeed his donation. Ladies and gentlemen, our newest inductee into Junior Achievement's Prince Edward Island Business Hall of Fame, Mr. William Billy Ricks.